Alright everyone, I am now on Rumble, link in the description. For those of you on YouTube, I'll also pin a comment with the link. YouTube has begun to algorithmically throttle me again, and you know, they can bullshit me and say that it's organic, but I know from statistical data that's not the case. I've been doing this for 12 years. I'm not an idiot. I've been doing this since I was barely in college, so keeping that in mind, I'm not going to be able to pull the wool over my eyes. Rumble is a group. They've actually been doing video hosting since 2013. I never even knew they existed until last year. And you've heard rumblings about Rumble more recently. I think it's because Dan Bongino got involved, and he also is part of Parler. You see sort of an alt-tech nexus beginning to develop, and I believe that the site is growing quite rapidly at the moment. After years of not growing as much because YouTube was hegemonic, YouTube has begun to make tactical errors. They've begun to alienate large swaths of their user base. Now, based on my very preliminary studying of the site, it looks like it's gone well beyond just politics and news, which is good. You see this on certain alt-tech sites that originally it was dissident news and politics. That was all it was. It's beginning to branch out now, not just on Rumble, but on other sites as well. You're getting a lot of different content from other creators who are looking for a new venue because their growth has slowed down on YouTube because YouTube has begun to funnel virtually all available traffic towards lamestream sources. If it's news, it goes to Fox, CNN, something like that. That's why if you're using the site at all, you should use demainstream YouTube to knock them out of the related and suggested videos so that you can see actual YouTubers. If everyone used that, it would be great. Definitely send a message to Google to stop fucking with its own website. But essentially, Rumble has done what Gab and some of these others have done, which is exist and then wait for their main hegemonic competitor to make mistakes, and then you simply have to advertise your existence. And Bongino getting aboard, I think they've freed up millions of dollars in order to do that. The site appears to be growing rapidly. I've got 100 subscribers on it, and all I did was make a tweet the other night. So I'm assuming that there's a fairly significant organic audience there. There's no reason for me not to have an account. I will begin today uploading all content there. And this, in the future, may cause an interesting scenario where someone has to go because I'll be manually uploading to 4 different video sites every day. That's a lot of time that has to be spent doing that, and there's a declining rate of return with each site you engage with. It would probably eventually make sense to cut one loose, and I'll potentially discuss that in the coming months. For right now, though, I'm on Rumble. It looks like a good site. It seems to be reasonable. And by the way, there is a Styx Hexenhammer 666 there. That is not me. The link in the description is me. And I'll probably have to talk to, I don't know, someone in charge of the site and be like, hey, there is someone who's posing as me on the site or decided to take up the username before I got onto it. Maybe that account shouldn't exist at all because they're not actually making any content. I think that'd probably be good. I'll have to talk to them. I'll send in a support ticket. A lot of times on these sites, it's hard to figure out how to even contact them. But when you're a larger creator, sometimes if somebody knows the people who run Rumble, can you fire me a DM on Twitter and get me in touch with somebody who runs the site and see what my options are as far as somebody else being Styx Hexenhammer 666. Because of course that's usually my username. It's because on Twitter there's an account by that name. That's not me either. I'm Styx666 official there. So yeah, I'm on Rumble, and we'll see how it works. It'll probably take me a little time to sort of figure out how to navigate the site as far as search, tagging and things like that. Because all these sites are a little bit different from each other when it comes to these things. I'll figure it out eventually. I can be a little bit low tech, but I'm trying. I've got a smartphone now. I've got a slave device that sometimes I carry around. So I've advanced beyond the year 1999 at this point. I'm very proud of myself. That's about all. Peace out.